Hey guys, this is Richter again. I'm going to start a new video series called Unit Highlights. And I'm basically just going to highlight one or two units every couple days whenever I make these videos. And just tell you guys some simple facts about them and also some more in-depth strategies or some things you might not have known about. So this week it's going to be the Baneling and the Void Ray. Alright, tip number one is Banelings do bonus damage against light units, but check out the bonus upgrade damage they get. Starts out at 15 damage base and 20 against light, but they get plus 2 damage to their base damage and also plus 2 to their light damage, so each upgrade actually does 4 bonus damage to light units. Unlike infested Terrans in StarCraft 1, Banelings do explosive damage when they are killed. You do not have to reach your target and detonate onto them manually. If you are killed, you will hit everything in proximity. Although it isn't listed, Banelings do bonus damage to structures. It doesn't have a separate attack, they just have their normal volatile burst. But if you look at their details, they do have attack structure, which does 85 damage to structures, and that does do AoE damage. Banelings aren't the fastest unit in the game, but they do have an upgrade at the Baneling nest that allows them to move faster. You need a layer to research it, and it costs 100 minerals and 100 gas, and check out how it changes their animation. It actually makes them roll and do somersaults instead of their normal wobbling. The change, however, isn't that significant, and I suggest that it gets balanced to be either cheaper or more effective in the future. One common use for Banelings is something called the landmine strategy. What you do is you research burrow and wait for enemy units who don't have detection to walk over your burrowed Banelings. Then you unburrow them and try to destroy as many units in the path. Next up, it's the Void Ray. Most players know about the Void Ray's general purpose in an army, but let's cover some of the tips and tricks that you might not have known. The Void Ray is one of 2 units in StarCraft 2 that can attack while moving. This is necessary because of the nature of its charge-up ability. Otherwise, enemies could just run away while it was being charged, just to run the charge out from the Void Ray. Most players know that the Void Ray can charge up its attack, but did you know it has 3 separate stages to that charge? Those different stages are indicated by the beams on the Void Ray ship. The first stage, indicated by 1 beam, does 6 damage per tick to an armored unit or building. The second stage, indicated by 2 beams, does 12 damage per tick to an armored unit or building. The third stage, as you see here, indicated by 3 beams, actually does 24 damage per hit to an armored unit or building. Believe it or not, this charge does not go away when you destroy an enemy unit. You have about 2.5 seconds in between targets to sustain that charge while switching targets. So check out as I kill these units and maintain that charge as long as I switch my target quick enough. The charge is still doing 24 damage per tick, but if I wait too long, you'll notice the charge runs out and this charge has to start all over. If you bother to do the math with the Void Ray's damage, you'll notice that each beam doubles the damage that it deals. Check out the Zealot's hit points. First it does 2 because it's unarmored, it will double to 4 damage per tick, and finally it will go up to 8 damage per tick. It's doing 7 right now because the Zealot does have 1 armor. That makes the Void Ray's 3 charge attack 4 times as powerful as its single charge attack. The Void Ray's plus 4 damage to armored units also indicates that it does times 3 damage to armored units. So in this case it will do 2 damage to a tick starting out to a Zealot, and 6 damage a tick starting out to a Void Ray. Void Ray has 100 more HP / shields than the Zealot here, but watch how it dies just about as soon as the Zealot does. You can see here how effective they are against armored units compared to a unit like a Marine or a Zealot. Like I said, a Void Ray can attack while moving, but sometimes faster units such as the Stalker are able to outrun it and break the link. That's why you usually want to get the upgrade for the Void Ray at the Fleet Beacon, which increases Void Ray acceleration and speed, and it makes it very difficult for a unit to run away from the Void Ray. that's it for unit highlights this time, guys. Leave some messages in the comments section below, or message me on YouTube, and let me know what units you want to see next. Thanks a lot.